And I believe we might be live. We got bananas in chat from Stan Games, Sunny801, Loris899. Twitch feels twitchy today. We're the usual crowd. There's usually the same old names right at the very beginning. I believe something might be broken here. Something is very wrong with my Twitch chat. Emotes don't appear, for example. Anyway, some people are here, so welcome everyone. We're playing Factorio. As you know, I forgot to open up my notes. Silly me. Let me quickly open my notes and put them on the screen so I know what we're doing. We need to make the old blue belts, don't we? That is what we need to do. And I think we were looking at this last stream, and realizing this setup here ain't so good. But I reckon it ain't as bad as it looks. We need to... Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. We need to make the blue belts, and we need to take from these things, or maybe that chest right there. That'll probably get cancelled. That's an active provider chest, right? So we want to move the output of here over to there. There's actually just enough space for us to wiggle in something opposite. Oh, we doubled up here though, didn't we? We doubled up. Okay, so we might be able to make a complicated mess to make all of that stuff happen. Then over here we had 2 belt making things as well. I don't like the look of this. Maybe we should start over again. You see, the thing is with these belts is that they require a lot of cogs, is what I remember. 80 for the underground ones. That one wants advanced circuits as well. Yikes. I seem to remember us having a plan to research this, but it requires the next level of potion. So if we go down that rabbit hole, let's check out what we would need to do. We would need to maybe make enough of those. We need 1 craft is 2, and we need 150. I reckon it might be a little bit smarter to just wait and do that first. So mining productivity has got to finish researching. Crazy amount of potions being made for this. If anything, we might want to upgrade our labs. Are they all running? No. So the slowdown is on this side, I believe. Let's go check it out and see what's slowing it down. Probably the furnaces, I'm guessing. Looks like it's the furnaces. It's always the furnaces. Yeah, okay. So we need to copy and replace this. However, it's reliant on something else, isn't it? Red circuits. So now red circuits is slowing everything down. We've actually identified the proper problem then. Let's go check out what's going on with the red circuits. So over here, we have plenty of copper, plenty of everything, but not enough of the red circuit machines. I know a way we can upgrade this very quickly. Let's see what that does to our output. Everything should be crafting a little bit faster now. We could put a faster belt over on this side. That might make a little bit of a difference. Let's make sure it faces the right direction. I mean, come on now. You really love to research logistic chests, says Surprise Tolpa. I really love to. You mean really need to? Really need to. Badger Spanner, I see you in chat. I have a question for you. You said you had the Factorio soundtrack. How long is the overall soundtrack? That is my question for you. Right, we might want to invest on having them on this side as well. Look, we've got the red belts going up to this point. The throughput is probably slowing us down. Oh, I was about to say, where does this one come from, but I can see. Upgrading that one there might be a little bit tricky. Okay, now I'm going to stand on this belt and upgrade like that. Beautiful stuff. And we can see that the copper production... Oh, this might be able to go faster. We could put a faster machine and put an extra inserter on it. That will probably do the trick. Yeah, that looks a teeny tiny bit faster. Let's go do that for this one as well. And there's 2 more down here. Sweet. Badger says, let me check. Thank you for checking. 70 minutes. Good to know, Badger. Good to know. I think what I might do is just buy the soundtrack and have it on, so it's the music from the game is always playing, because at the moment it comes on sporadically and I kind of like it to be consistent. Okay, so looking alright. It's not getting all the way to the end. We can clearly have more production of copper circuits. I think I'm going to add an extra one just over the back here. Right and left click. Some of these, some of those. We know how it goes. And then the few at the top should get going. Then it's all about the production of this stuff. And our petroleum gas here is full. That is good news. I was expecting to have to go do some more shenanigans with the oil. But no. We can increase this one once again. What am I looking for here? A new blueprint that is temporary. And that blueprint is... Actually, that's not what I want. We want this section here because we have both the up and the down pipe, and that's very important. So we will go ahead and expand this by 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we need to put one pipe in place, which is just there. Okay, extra belts are coming in. Apparently I've got the chemical factories and all of that. Okay, make 2 more of those things. Is that one of them, chemical plant? That's the one. We need a little bit more steel. Is there some steel that I can steal? It's the age-old question, peeps. Is there steel that I can steal? Okay, then that one's going to go in. And now we're producing more of this. Okay, it looks like there's a slowdown. We've got to upgrade our belts. We need a larger throughput. That might have been it all along, you know. We might not have needed those extra ones at the top. It might have been all about the belts. But now we will never know. We got noises in the ear, peeps, and I'm zoning out and getting sucked into the Factorio experience. I hope you're going to have a good time hanging out with us today. As I just said, though, you'll be expecting me to get zoned out a little bit. I think what we're going to do is that, right, and then get rid of that. Okay, and now we've increased some more throughput here. And now we just want to watch, I guess, the output of the red circuits on this side. So, noises in the ear. Liam, 2002, 1912 is resubscribing for 10 months in a row, saying, double digits, first time seeing Factorio, looking forward to it. Well, welcome to the stream. For anyone who's watching for the first time, probably it's worth your time going back and seeing some of the original streams to understand this game. Everyone comments about how tricky this game is to understand. Look at this. Our plastic is backed up. All materials are backing up on here. That means we should be able to produce this stuff even faster now. Even faster. Okay, so we need a blueprint of this. And that is the section. And then we're going to repeat it over and over again. Except it's kind of highlighted a larger space than we're actually going for, which is weird. Apparently that's as high as this one's going to go. Still a little bit of building as well. Liam, thank you so much for your support. I hope you enjoy the stream today. Got more noises in the ear. Let's catch up with them. And let's get those things moving on through. We've got Cold Forge subscribing. Cold Forge, thank you for your subscription. ZZ Corrode is subscribing with Amazon Prime. So is Skypex. Skypex, thank you for your subscription. Skypex in chat says I'm watching for the first time, but I've watched most of the VODs already. Cool, glad to have you with us live today. Why did it not place that one belt? That's kind of strange. And now they're willing to do the rest of that. Sweet. Let's go and check out the haps. The happenings. The what's going on. It's just coming all the way out of here. Sweet. I hope we start to see it back up because this is supposed to have a knock-on effect, remember? Okay, look, it's got more of these going, which means more potions, but the potions are not backing up. So that means that we still could make more red circuits and get those ones running even faster. Oh, computer age. Produce 500 processing units per hour. Awesome. I guess these things affect that as well, don't they? So when we made these new ones, we made them with the right stuff. Also, what's going on with these copper wires? Maybe... I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll upgrade some of the belts down here now. So we can keep the whole thing just going super fast. Don't have to worry too much about stuff backing up, although that's kind of the whole thing, right? We're always trying to increase the productivity here. Okay, so these machines at the bottom keep going. I think we're going to put in an extra machine. Oh, no, 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 it's still doing good. So really now it's about increasing the speed of these. I think we might look at getting some speed modules, peeps. Like, that thing is huge. We've got to take another approach. But, oh, what's going on here? Look, massive chunk of red ones coming through together. Ah, now, a load of them are going to get diverted this way because, or potentially, depends on what we take actually, because we just came to this area and I don't think we actually took in anything that uses red circuits, so that's fine. Lad US HD says you didn't read my noise. I will get to them. Sorry, I get very sucked into this game, as you will hear me say. It looks like we're probably now ready for one more of these. I will read more noises in just a second. Let's make sure we maximize the efficiency of this. Okay, going to put that there. Then I'm going to trash the ones that we just made, which are that one. That one is trash, I believe. That's trash. That's not. Quite a few of these should really be back in the book. That's pretty much trash. We don't use that one anymore. That's old. Get rid of that. Cool. Let's catch up with the noises in the ear. Lad USHD has resubscribed for 3 months in a row, saying, "Hey Asuma, I don't know if you want to talk Minecraft right now, but I have a problem with a villager breeder. The villagers won't harvest the crops, even though it is a brown coat. The breeder is in the spawn chunks." I am not helpful in being able to diagnose your villager breeding issues, unfortunately, my friends. Especially with that little information as well, I really wouldn't know what to recommend. Did we just trash the very one that we can now expand again? Yeah, I really wouldn't even know what to tell you. I don't really know how to diagnose that stuff. When I do when I do things with the villagers, I'm usually following someone else's video and praying that everything works. Again, it seems to have missed a single thing there. And then they're all flying over bringing me the things that I've just built. Hilarious. Randy Nicole 2002 is here, resubscribing for 45 months in a row, saying 5th baby birth. Yes, it is. I'm glad you're keeping count. Oh, thank you so much, Randy. Appreciate all you do. Thank you for moderating and being here every stream, and appreciating your support, of course. I think... No, wait. I'm looking at the wrong one. They ain't backing up yet, but we're increasing the speed of our research. That is fantastic. Now, if we go over here, look at all of those. We can make these even faster, goodness me, than we're currently doing. So I can make a speed module, and apparently it just takes those, and then 4 of those plus some of those. So we would increase energy, but we'll get some speed, and we haven't researched the next level. So I think we'll make a bunch of those, meaning I want to come over here, yoink, all of that. I think I needed more reds, because we need an even amount of both. That appears to be so. Oh, we literally could have stayed here then. Okay, we've actually got a stupid amount of green ones in our inventory. Okay, let's go ahead and drop some of those off, actually. Right. So now I can make 35. Let's make 40 and get this up to 10. And there it is. These actually take a bit of time, don't they? Let's go ahead and grab this thing right here. Gonna plop it down. Might actually make 2 of these. Or 3. I mean, what's the harm? Okay, speed module 1. Right click, left click. And then we're gonna put in... Well, I'll put half into the first one. Okay, it's a little bit faster than me crafting it, I think. Then we'll do that many, and then that many. Alright, so we've got those working to make some speed modules for us, and then we'll get them making the next level. It's not the way you normally do things, but I don't feel like automating it just yet. That being said, this is the exact line of materials we need to make them. All the things are sort of in the same place. Sass says, "Wow, that is some resub, Randy." It is indeed. Not my longest though, says Randy. Alright. Hardcore Twitch watcher. Kazza says, "Is the farm too close to the village? They'll only farm if they can sleep at night." Oh yeah, that might be a thing. Oh, Badger says, "Yep, X, it's a proper Twitch outage. Lots of down reports right now." Oh, can you... that's the last message that I saw. If there was another one before that. What I experienced was some weirdness with my chat. So, yeah, if there's like some Twitch outage, it's good to know. So Jack Greed has resubscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate it. And Astronaut Walrus, lovely name, resubscribed with Amazon Prime. We are all caught up on the noises in the ear, and I don't have a cup of tea for you to remind me about today. Automate all modules right now. You will need them, says Grajet. Yeah, I say I'm not ready to do it yet. It kind of looks like most of the stuff's here, right? So let's think about this. Maybe the reason I'm hesitant is because there is a third level. I'd like to know what we need for that third level. Is there a way I can get a preview of it by doing this? Oh, I can! Or is that kind of looks similar to the last... No, it doesn't. Wait. Red and blue for the third tier. So green and red and blue and speed module. Let's double check that then. Red and blue and efficiency module 2. Okay, so no, everything is right here. What we'll do... We did have a belt reserved, by the way, for the blue one to be alongside the green and the red. I don't know what else these blue ones get used for, but their next place on the belt would actually be somewhere around here, where I don't really think I'm even going to be using these again, but we'll continue the pattern then. So there'd be a gap of 2, meaning the next line would start here, which happens to be right where that ends. So we would put our blue circuits on there, they would go up here. Maybe we want to think a little bit about how we make these. Maybe there's a little bit of a ratio, 15, 30, so every 2 of those we make is one of those. So we could have 2 feeding into 1, right? And then can we see the time here again? And then double. So each time it doubles, right? So we might try and make like a bit of an unusual, different kind of layout for this, I think, because we could go 4, 2, 1 and use 7 for each of them. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is research that, meaning we've got to make 150 of those potions, for which we need. Okay, 450 processing units and 150 speed modules. I kind of forgot we were actually making these speed modules for something else. Now we need them for this, so we really should start automating it, I guess. That's funny to me. That is very funny to me. I'm going to make them in my inventory. Oh, but then again, it's half, isn't it? It's half because you get 2 for each. So if we take that many, that should be enough to do the whole thing. Copper cable is the other thing, and we need redonkulous amounts of it. I know where we can get some redonkulous amounts of copper cable. I could actually just start making some in my inventory. Where would that be on here? I can't seem to see it. There it is. That much. Yeah, actually looks like we need such a redonkulous amount that crafting them all in my inventory might be kind of silly. I mean, that's probably massively inefficient and going to slow down other stuff. Look at this. We've had a slowdown, not of petroleum gas, but of coal. Wow, we have sucked up most of our coal. That is not a problem I want to have right now, is it? It's really not. Let's make all of those. That is really not a problem that I want to have right now, because that might take a lot of work. Although we could replace it with solid fuel, but not there. The one place where we can't replace it with solid fuel. Okay, so if we have a look at our map, we have a coal deposit like nowhere near there. I think I might just belt that down. I don't want to mess around with trains again. That's what we're going to go for, peeps. We're going to belt it down. We still actually have some, but I'm going to guess the miners are starting to run out. Yep, looks like this here's run out. I must remember to use this from time to time as well. That's a good use of it. Yeah, look, all of those went. Okay, no surprise. Those 2 are empty. Wow, we are really diminishing that. Probably something we need to fix sooner than later. Cannot insert copper cable. Player inventory is full. That is fine. A little bit of stuff to go in the trash over here. Cool, don't run me over. Very important that you don't run me over. We've got a noise in the ear from Kilgore. 1311 saying another month down, 14 months of support. Thank you ever so much, Kilgore. Appreciate that. I hope that you're enjoying the live stream we're doing here today. Stellian says, hi Modarang, you just missed X doing more research and trying to untangle the belts. There's been no untangling of belts, Stellian. There has been none. We've been playing efficiently. Just upgrading. All we've been doing is upgrading our throughput. That's what we've been doing today, peeps. Put your blueprints in the book, says Andrew. Oh, yeah, that's what I could have done to free up some space, right? Need to get better at managing that. Okay, so now we've got to power all of this, which looks like it's going to be a relatively easy little job. This is where the blue belts would have been better to have, like, right about now, because we're about to... yeah, like try and pump a lot of this, and I'm probably just going to send it down a single belt, is the reality. Let's go ahead, let's put one about here, another one, going to end up placing about 4, I think. Oh, I'm out of substations, that's not good. Okay, let's get more of these drills going. Oh, didn't want to place. Cool, more of them again. Back to back to back is what we're doing. Hey, there goes the green circuit train. Bringing in our glorious green circuits. We did all that on the last stream, peeps, if you don't remember. So I guess we probably want a connection here to make a connection to there. And then if I hold down click, everything is covered. Sweet. Badger says, I think I'm going to have to order pizza. Oh, don't say it. I would murder a pizza right now. I'd absolutely murder it. The police would be involved in everything. The belt is a lie, says Sir Thanks a Lot. I like it. Yeah, because we're going to run this on a single belt, I think we will go with this right here. Which means when it runs out, or, sorry, like, it will be backed up, but when it starts to... how can I describe it? Like, the bits at the back will probably end up getting mined first, and so it will last longer, but we don't need a massive throughput of this stuff, so we should be alright just to do that. It's a bit cheeky, but it's what we need to do, because we've just found out we've had a shortage. Might not be able to do this in one go as well. Might have some annoying... That kind of works, doesn't it? I wonder if the train hits that. That's dodgy and very close. Okay, now I will have to change directions. If I stand on it, I can go a little bit faster. Hello, train. Okay, so we're down to this point. I think I might route it somewhere across there. So let's go back a few knocks. And then go to this spot. Huckle says, hey X, I finally caught up with all the Factorio streams on YouTube. Now back to watching live and playing some Factorio. This game is crazy, right? Crazy addictive. I got your tweet the other day. Now I want pizza, says Rome. Peeps, everyone think about salads now. Then no one will want a salad. Oh, brilliant. Right, now this might be a bit strange, but we're going to go past this one to feed it back in below itself, which is just, yeah, definitely strange. But it's the way we're going to do it. Okay, and I feel like this one, it's going to be lonely over here, this belt. It should join the other belts. Join in the fun of this silliness we've got going on over here. Oh, actually. It didn't really need to because I need to go over here, but that's fine, that's fine. I can see exactly where we're going to route it through. Right in line with that one. And I'm out. And I'm out of belts, literally. So close, but so far. Are we low on iron again? This looks like a pants amount of iron coming through. I guess it gets split across all of them. And then I guess we don't have to worry about how much green is being produced here. But what I could do is help with the distribution a little bit. Does that bring a few more across? It probably doesn't. It probably doesn't do anything. Let's go get our belts. Andrew Mantis says, no bad X, no salads, only pizza. You gotta have some salads. Gotta get some salads in there. Your veggies are good for you. Right, where's my belts? Where's my belts at? I'm impatient. Also, I can start doing some research and I can start making more of these, which I forgot to do. So we're on that again, and I'm making more speed modules myself this time. I will go drop off the ones we have already. Inefficient way of doing it, peeps, but it's what we're doing. You know, it's how it goes right now. I'm going to put half in there and half in the next one. And we will begin a little bit of research. It's Fozzie's in chat saying good evening. Good evening, Fozzie. Disclaimer alert, if you play this game, you'll be hooked. Actually, this might not be your sort of game, Fozzie. You're more of a creative type than an engineering type. In my mind. Let's have a look. Right, coal is, yeah, just at the beginning of that. We haven't actually hooked this thing up yet, have we? Let's go back and hook up the coal. What's figuratively being out of belts, says Orbiterfold. Figuratively, being out of belts. I mean, I don't have belts in my inventory is what I was saying. So if someone says X is out of belts, it means I don't have any of these. Oh, I placed those one the wrong way, didn't I? Okay, so going into that side, it's going to be fine. We don't want that. We don't want that. We want it on both sides of the belt. And then here we've got a little bit of a balancing thing, which probably will never do anything. Right, and are you finished, or... No, you're not finished. I can see coal in the ground. There's just too much coal coming through. Okay, there we go. We don't need to upgrade that side. We're upgrading this side. I like this song. This song's nice. Whoa, whoa, jeez, no! That's very... No! That's doubly bad! That wasn't a double derp. Shut up, peeps. Calling me a derp all the time. You know, I was moving on the belt while I was placing the stuff, and it went wrong. It happens sometimes. Ugh. Okay, I don't believe that one needs upgrading, so we'll leave it alone. This one here, though, is what we're here to upgrade. And somewhere along here is where it pipes it up. And I think, actually, we're looking at it. This is where it goes up. Let's get that little bit there done. Oh, we got another one! 1k per hour! Can we get some 1k per hour hype in chat? I need to look at all the achievements. Let's click... Oh, jeez, it went away. It went away. X, are you saying that this game is your drugs, figuratively? Something being addictive doesn't, like, therefore mean drugs, does it now? You know? Right, that is a lot of coal on a fast belt with a lot of volume. And I'm wondering now, look, the plastic is being affected down here. This is not really necessary. We've kind of learnt this. This doesn't actually help throughput, but it helps buffering stuff, which I like to do. So let's buffer more on this side of the belt, and then that just means our production, you know, has more available for when it starts to drift apart. So now we're seeing it go up this side over here. That's good. Lots of it coming through. Maybe we need a little bit more plastic. There's these big bulks that come through. Let's watch this big bulk right here and see how far it gets. That's kind of like a way to judge. Yeah, very slowly starting to back up, but maybe actually not backing up. No, it is. It's very slowly. This is just providing the right amount for the next lot. That's really cool to see. That's really, really good. And I think all those belts are upgraded, so it's doing the best it can. Sweet. Let's keep looking further down the line now that we've taken care of that problem. So our engine production is good. It's all about those red circuits, which we are getting through slower than before, it feels like. Now, why would that be? Our red circuit's getting used over here. No, they're getting used here. Feel like they should be coming through faster than that. Anyway, Claudio says, assume I've been playing Factorio now for 500 hours. Congrats! That is a long time to invest into a game. Raining Blood says, what have I missed just joining in? We've been upgrading the efficiency of our red circuit production. We've just been going through and upgrading throughput and sort of backtracking through the factory. We had to fix a little problem with a lack of coal. That's been taken care of. And we're now researching logistics so that we can make the next level of chests to get blue belts while we also work on our processing setup. So we're sort of multitasking, jumping about a little bit. And we're literally handcrafting a whole bunch of these high-tech science packs. That's just where we're at. I'm going to zip away a bunch of those as we are going to continue to make... Right, you want batteries as well? I must have had a load of batteries in my inventory and never realised it. There are batteries here. Lots and lots of batteries. Make another 10. And then you want copper again. I'll make another 10 and then you want copper again. $30 copper cable. What am I missing then? Speed module. Ah, gotta go pick out our speed modules. Sass says, just noticed I passed 24k harmony. Congrats! Thank you so much for watching. Wait, all the speed modules are gone. We took them all out, so we need more of these things. I'm starting to understand this. Right. Have half. Have the other half. Have half. Have the other half. And then same again to you. So very slowly we're sorting out this whole situation here. Right, so what we realised is that we need 4 of one type. I think I'm going to move over here. Oh, there's a little bit of iron there. I'm going to move over here and say 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll make 2 of the next type. And those will make like 1 of this type. Maybe we've got a chest in the middle to move it through like that. So the first level uses red and green like we have over here, so we could have a strip of that going up. We need to make this module 3 times over. Then it will pass into the next one where it's going to need blue and green on a blue and red on a belt, and it'll also need it on that one. So potentially we could have a belt there and a belt here that it takes from. We've seen that set up before, or one in the middle. But then we'd need a better way of getting them across, unless we adapt the amount of space we have here. If we had one like that, that would be our 3rd module. Oh, produce 10! We are doing all of the production in this stream, aren't we? I'm loving it. Right, that right there, I believe, would give us what we want, bar... Oh, no. So we put them over on this side, right. That, I think, would work. However... the module wouldn't go onto a belt, it would finally end up in a little chest. Peeps, who are experts of the game, Katsumolia says, where do you get harmony? You just watch to get harmony and click on the butterflies on the screen if you happen to see them. Okay, peeps, who are the experts? Do we need these things on a belt or do we put them into a chest? I've got a feeling we're going to put them into a chest, but there you go. So much handcrafting, says Adam. Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't want to rush myself into making the setup for these potions, so I'm happy to do them in my inventory while we work on other projects. I know it kind of sucks, but it's kind of fine. What do y'all think about this? Maybe I can make it visually a little bit clearer. We go this one. Okay, what does that need? It needs red and green. Red and green are on this belt. It passes them over to this side, where it makes the second tier, it needs red and blue. And remember that the third tier needs red and blue as well. So that right there is one module, I think. And the timing should work as well. Peeps are saying chests. So we should put them into chests. Good to know. And you're saying logistics chests. So we can request them from the system. Now, I don't know what type of chest it would be. But let's say we have them shimmy into our inventory. We'll use the passive provider. So we're going to put this on part of our blueprint. Do I have steel out here yet? Got steel as far as here. Ghost on the walk says in requester chests. Oh, right. Okay, we're going to get into the requesting stuff real soon. Problem with this is I can't actually place this down because I'm crafting all the other stuff. I guess I can cancel it. Kind of sucks to do that, but we need these other things, so that one's done. I'm going to do that. Okay. We're going to make 3 of these, aren't we? And then we need to make them into passive provider. So what was it? Requester chests. I don't have those yet, so we'll make passive providers for now. Then we got another 2 available, and now I can go back to making my potions. 23 more. Goodness me, that's going to be about 50. Just under 50, and we needed 150 in total, halfway through. So we're probably about 20 of these away from being done. However, crafting them is slow. It is slow. Okay, I'm going to put half and half. Another half, and you get those. Passive provider is the correct one, says Goat Wizard. Oh, okay, other people seem to think logistics chest, or actually there's a few different ones in there. Someone says use chest for buffer. Well, here's the thing. This ratio is the same crafting speed, so if we get it all the things it needs, crafting one of those is done as all of these are crafted as well, so that should be good. Let's have a look at powering everything. Is there... there's not quite... A substation could probably reach, but then we'd have to use long-handed inserters, so... I think we're going to do that. Probably just the same on this side. But then we need one in the middle. And it's off by 1, but it's fine. Okay, so that kind of looks good. Let's go ahead. We're going to miss a little bit of space there then, aren't we? Wait, that needs 2. Then the 1 and 1, and then this one. Oh yeah, no, there's room for it. Let's cancel that then. Let's go ahead and put them like that. Wow, it looks a little bit overkill. We also don't actually... Oh, no, we do need those. I just haven't put the things there yet. Okay. So that one in the middle is going to need one. I'm going to change the design a little bit of these. Okay, is that correct? Gap of 2. Oh, I've done that wrong. Looks a bit ugly. I like to space them out a bit so they got more coverage and they don't look as naff being all close together. Right, that all looks good to me. That looks absolutely fine. Nothing's pointing the wrong way. So we're going to make 3 of those, basically. We got a noise in the ear. It's Sallyann123 resubscribing for 4 months in a row, saying 4 months. Woohoo! Loving the streams, X. I'm not normally a gamer, but I have become addicted to Slay. Have a great stream. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I found out today that the author of the game watched the video, which was really cool. It's also blowing up. It's getting stupid amounts of views. And I find it funny because I'd want to put the big videos on my main channel, and I spent, not years, but like over the years I've had a couple attempts at recording that game and ran into issues. And finally I get around to it and I just go, I'll put it on the second channel, and then boom, it blows up. It's crazy. don't you need to give the red ones to the ones on the left too? Yeah, we do. Red and green on this side, blue and yeah, blue and red on that one. This might be the exact same place that we put it. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and make a blueprint of it. We only need 3 of these, but I'll give it a little icon and put it in the book. The icon will be... Actually, we'll leave that in there and... Oh, I wish I... Wait, what have I done? Closed it. I could put all 3 icons here. Oh, I can actually do that straight away, not just when I've researched it. Let's call it modules. Create the blueprint, and there you go. Now we can move it around when we need to. Sweet! Right. And I should get those potions going again. So thanks a lot says, and boom goes the dynamite. What is that in reference to with what's going on here? Okay, they're doing more research. Sucking up those potions. Surprise Talbot says, chat delay is really noticeable today. It's like 1 minute or like that. Yes, yeah, Twitch has clearly had some issues today. That's where the belt's going to be. If I'd have built it in line with that, well, actually, you can have a gap of 2, right? I'm gonna destruct this and start over again. Okay, so bring that all back to me. We'll grab our blueprint, and we're going to have 1, 2, gap of 2 in between is what we usually do. So we have 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Wonderful. Huh, the belts go the wrong way on this side, I've just noticed. That's fine, because I'm here to fix it. No, wait, no, it does go the right way. I'm a donkey. I was thinking, right hand input goes up, left hand output comes down. The output goes into those chests, of course it does. Apparently I didn't get all of them over on this side. Okay, is this thing done crafting? I'm going to take that. I'm going to make... Oh, I need more of these, do I? Whew, right, we can probably start counting how many we need now. We're getting close. Good stuff. Modarang says, Asuma, could you please tell the people to refresh a few times that can't see the chat, please? And then says, Stellian, can we spam this? Well, if you're asking me to tell people who can't see chat to refresh it, there'd be no point putting it in yourself. Yeah, if you're watching and you're having chat issues, give it a refresh. Twitch has been twitchy today, you know. Gonna need that. Gonna need it from here as well. That being said, that's the end of the old belt facility, right? No, look, there's one more space. That's where blue goes. Blue goes in that top space. Fantastic. So that belt will come down here, turn the corner, go across. Then there'll be a splitter. Wonderful. That's actually the end of the line for the blue ones, but we'll do that just to show where it goes. I still can't see even after a lot of refresh and restart of the PC, says TH3JP. Well, I can see your message, so hopefully that's a good thing, you know. Okay, we're going to repeat the design we had here, and then we're not further ahead where we've got to split the red ones again. That time they're going to be like so. That being said, make sure we get this right. You are the red one. Okay, then we're going to use that cheeky trick. Let's get Yoel up on there. Hey, they're taking them already! They're taking them already! Stop with the puns, X, says MIP T3R. What puns? If there's been any puns in this stream, they've been very unintentional. Sonny says refreshing didn't exactly work. Yeah, it sounds like refreshing isn't going to fix all your problems, but maybe some. So I think we're going to see very soon in the future that the red circuit production... I just realised something here. We need to change the recipe. What happens if you change it to something that doesn't use the ingredients that are there? Right, like where did those ingredients go? Do they go into my inventory? Okay, then this one needs to be that one. Cool. Wait, can I set you to the one that I don't even have yet? Huh. Will it actually make it? Or did I research productivity free? What is going on? Looks like I actually researched that one, but not the others. Alright. Ivan Minecrafter says, I heard that the Twitch servers are struggling because X derped one too many times and Twitch could not handle it. Don't blame it on poor old X. Please now. As long as this live stream works, I'm happy. Okay. We probably don't have too many potions to shove back into it. I might as well just put all of them. I don't know why I'm thinking of like counting this so I don't make too many. Just chuck them all in and then tomorrow's a new day. Right. We've got to recreate this little setup. Ah, and we used an underground belt there, didn't we? So that looks nice and tidy. And that does not. There they go. And the blue ones are going to... Oh, we've already sort of done that. We just haven't... Yes, I see. Okay, I've got an inventory full of stuff again. Let's go... No, not like that. Let's go get some things rid of. Got loads of speed modules here. Might start to put some of those to use as well. What else here? I don't think I'm ever going to use a stone furnace again. That can disappear. My inserters are all looking good. I've got a stupid amount of belts, but what I want to do is basically take everything out of here. Oh, which I can actually do. And then I'm going to go put them in this one up here. Actually, that won't work. 100 at a time, something like that. Then we'll break those and get them over here. Let's put a little classic splitter thing. Nice. And then what I'm going to do is, oops, I'm going to oopsie doopsie. We could probably make these machines go faster as well soon. Although it's testing our green circuits at the moment. Right, and now I've got a stupid amount of blue ones. And they're actually all making stuff. I'm not sure if I wanted them doing that straight away. Look, they're all making the modules. We'll probably put the speed modules into these machines. But then they won't know what to do here because we haven't researched it yet. Fantastic. Viper Sniper says, how long ago has the stream been up? How long is it due to go on to? We've been streaming for 50 minutes, maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours a day. I'll see how it goes. Okay, let's get that last bit of research done. I've got a feeling we still might need 1 or 2 more potions. I wish there was a way we could actually see the amount we needed left to do in like numbers, because we've just got this meter bar here. So this will be the last one to do its research. I think we got it. It's very, very close. Hi Reselp says, I am back. Welcome back. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, this is doing its business over here, isn't it? It is doing its business. Woohoo! We have the buffer chest. The requester chest. What does this do? Request specific items to be available for personal logistics and automated construction. I think I get what that means. Request specific items for the logistic network and active provider. Sends its contents to the logistic network. Cool. I do not know which type of that we needed now. I'll figure it out in a bit though. So maybe... what research are we going to do? Do we need to do anything right now? Okay, we've got all the military. That was another thing I said I wanted to start doing, was the military. That'll give our general loading and unloading stuff a little bit of a boost. coal liquefaction. I think we're just going to have to pick one and get through it. I'm going to go with that one there, 250. So that's going to kick in all around our system. We'll probably see lots of like production. Look at this new height of production. That's from our green circuits, I think. Yeah, we might see some shortages up here because of that. Viper Sniper says, Asuma, why haven't you made stone floors yet for faster movement? I always do it super early on. Oh yeah, you get faster movement from it. I mean, I don't really have an excuse. I've got some stone. This would be the area to have it, right? In between our... Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I really should have done that straight away, shouldn't I? Well, we got a job for the list. Stone brick floors. We'll do that one stream. Okay, so looking at the things we've got to do, I've put a note here to upgrade assemblers in general. I think we'll stick to upgrading them when we notice shortages here and there. Military research was a priority. Blue belts is what we've really been trying to do. Now we've got these smelters here. This setup here, creating these things. So the one at the top will actually be creating these all the way to the end product, I've just realised. Let's make sure we don't make too many of them because they're expensive. That's the one that I really wanted to make, productivity. Energy consumption goes up, speed goes down, but you get more stuff out of it. People will probably tell me not to use that one, but I like it. Oh, they're bringing me stuff. Hey, and we've done another bit of research. Let's do the next level then. It goes up one more level after that. Doing that nice and quick because we've got tons backed up on the belt. Okay, and they're giving me all the stuff. So, over here, we were discussing how we were going to make this work. So, if I turn that into a different type of logistics chest, we should be able to bring it over to a new location where we will have lots of cogs. This location, though... I think what we might do is run a belt up here where I'm currently standing from where we have the iron cogs down here, or maybe even make them on demand. If we go back to our iron cog setup, let's go and see how it's performing. 90% human says put down more Roboports X. I do spend a bit of time walking back picking up stuff, don't I? Yeah, I guess I could throw down a few more. If we look at this, I mean, it's really weird because we've got all this iron sitting around doing nothing. Yet in theory, it's technically, I guess if you look at the difference, it's being shimmied across from all these belts to there. So it is actually getting a decent throughput. And it's not really using all of it. So in order to get more iron cogs, we do indeed have to increase our iron throughput, which seems a bit strange when you've got so much of it sitting here. I think that's the correct assessment of what's going on here. Which would mean another furnace array? Because these iron cogs, they get real shorted down here. Is that a correct assessment, peeps? In order to get more cogs, do we need to go and get more iron? We could potentially have 2 lots of trains. In fact, we've got a patch here that should have run out by now. So if we added an extra station, we could just swap that train to go to the new station. So if we found a massive, look, we've got a 2.2 there, a 2 million over here, a 1.4. We need more radars. I should have put some radars all the way up the top here. Okay, let's do the next level. Where are my raiders? We're going down the rabbit hole again, peeps. Trying to do one thing, end up doing a gazillion things. I'm going to make all 20 of those, so I have lots of radars lying around. Yep, you need more iron, peeps are saying. Cool. So I think it's probably time to demolish this. In fact, if we look at it, this is probably one of the reasons we've slowed down, because we've been slowly exhausting all of this. So let's start to undo everything that's going on here that isn't being used. And we can start thinking about what we're doing next. We could actually give it a little bit of juice for now, you know, just put in a few more where they could do some work. Okay, you're knackered. That's probably it really, isn't it? Okay, so we're giving them a little bit more work, but what I think I'll do is disconnect that and have it go basically back over this way so we can build another array here. Right, now here's where things get really fun. Personal robots are going to help us out. We're going to take out... Ooh, got to be careful at the end here. We have a connection there that's probably rather important. Okay, and now it's connected again. Right, I should probably help because they ain't gonna do it all by themselves. Electric furnaces, says Ghost on the Walk. We will use electric furnaces, yes. Electric furnaces are faster, says Viper Sniper. Oh yes they are. Yes they are. That's why we're going to use them. Beeps, we're going to use them, don't worry. Ah, player's inventory is full. Now really is the time to get that RoboPort sorted out, isn't it? I wish there was like a logistics system for you give it coal and then it knows where to go and put it. That would be really nice because I like to be efficient with this stuff, you know. Don't want it going to waste, but we end up putting it in chests. Okay. Right, so now we have a little bit more space, but what we really need to do is get those RoboPorts down, I think. And maybe we can set it up so... Oh, look at that, auto trash. We've got one auto trash slot. If it could take back yellow belts, that would be fantastic. Peeps, is there a way to get this to take back yellow belts? Let's start expanding this, I think. Oh, and while I'm down here, actually, I've got a little job to do. Hey, next bit of research done. Let's do that one. Bam. I am going to take... That is actually... What one is that? Concrete. Oh, wait. Concrete used to walking speed 140. We used stone bricks last time. 130. Oh, okay. I don't know what I built up top. Oh, why is there iron? Oh, probably some sort of belt mix-up. I'm doing that thing, right? The ideas in my head are just whizzing around and I'm just talking and I'm then vaguely aware that it probably doesn't make sense. Wait, are you going to remove just that? Ah, thank you. Thank you, makers of Factorio, for knowing that players are unnecessarily fussy and they want to be neat. Okay, so whenever we get to a bit of a belt, we have to stop, walk over it, make sure we're all good. Okay, that's clearly in the way, but whatever. Seem to be able to walk straight over those ones. Not so much these other ones. Right, are we there yet? We should be there by now. Okay, we're here. Up top you use concrete. Refined concrete at a speed of 150, says Danny. I did not know that. I wish I'd have known that. Should have made the refined concrete. Ah, goodness me. Let's bring it more to the central area. We don't spend a lot of time going up to those bits, do we? Can we... How wide are you? 1, 2, 3. Can I think I can finagle something here. Okay, can I put a RoboPort there? Thank you. No? What? It's not good enough. Well, I never. Well, I never. I tell you what we will do. We'll just remove this one. And those. Okay, and can I then make there to there? Sweet. Get rid of that. Put it on the other side. Apparently my inventory is full. I'm really finagling this, aren't I? Okay, now we can put a RoboPort in here. And then we'll continue and find a spot over here somewhere. I'm walking into a pipe. I'm not looking where I'm going. That's not a bad place to put it, because we can actually just have all of the belts go one side to the other. You need power. Okay, now they can come as far as that. That's pretty cool. I think we need to put more robots in the system soon. Can't you just pave everything, says Sass? Yeah, it might just be easier to pave everything. Badger says X is finagling the doohickeys. We're finagling all of the doohickeys. Because that is what we like to do. So back over here is where I'll make the next one. And that is where they're going to go. I should have done it with the underground belts. That would have been much smarter. Then they would have stayed. All the resources would have stayed, I believe. Okay, Roboport here. Cool, this space is a mess, isn't it? Could have actually just moved it up there and put it in that space, but whatever. And it needs power. Of course it needs power. My inventory is full. Get rid of copper wire. Ugh. What else? A little bit of this. Need to get rid of those belts, really. Oh, I don't know what to get rid of. Get rid of those. Those batteries are sat around doing nothing for ages. Could have put those science packs away a moment ago. Okay, get all that stuff off the floor. Next Roboport. Come on now. Come on now, we're getting over to the useful zone. Yay! And then here, I'm going to move you up into this space, I reckon. For now, we'll put you there. $2K19 of Doom says, Assumer, place them in a square grid. Possible. It's very efficient for you to do that. Yeah, it doesn't look quite possible though. Let's get rid of those. You're no longer needed here. Do I have any iron ore? Yep. Rightio, now we get to finish doing this. Apparently we didn't do that, did we? Oh, there's things that can go... Yeah, you can go in the trash. And so can your friend. Where's your friend? There's your friend. Right. We need to make that again that you see right there. Probably means we're going to need to move these, so let's move them first. You know, let's get one step ahead of everything and move these first. Yep, there we go. Research is done. Wonderful. Let's do that one next. Eye break time, says 2K19 of Doom. Can we get some eye break hype in chat, peeps? It is time to look away from your screen. That's right, the streamer is encouraging you not to watch. Can you believe your own ears? You probably can't. Are you even looking away? You should be, because I'm not doing anything. I'm looking at a wall. I'm just looking at a wall, because I give my eyes a rest from looking at those bright lights that are shining into them and damaging the eyeballs. Damaging the retina, just a word I heard, associated to eyes. Would you like to know why you're not looking at the screen? It's because those doctors, they say every hour, get 5 minutes of rest from looking at the screen, give your eyes a rest. I'm not taking 5 minutes, I'm in the middle of a stream. I said, doctor, don't you know I'm a streamer? I've got to damage my eyes for these peeps. They need their stream. And take a moment to replenish your fluids and drink some water. Sparrow says, look in the mirror. You can look in the mirror if you want. Scumborry says, X, did you set up auto trash already? It's great to send them unwanted items to storage. I didn't. I could have done that, couldn't I? I could have auto trashed it. Let's grab this. Oh look, I've still okay. Ah, can I do all? Like send all of them? I guess it's probably how many they'll take at a time, right? So just leave it default. Ah, the slots appear after. Very good. Oh, get rid of those ones, please. Yeah, that's great, that's great. And then maybe we can set the system up to put them into creating resources again, which is like a minor efficiency thing, I guess. If we have a look over here, clearly we could be providing more ore through the belts that we have here. We've already got 2 belts going in, so we kind of need to split again. So we can have one there and one there. Okay, bear with me, this looks ridiculous, but it'll, I think, make sense in a moment. Or maybe it won't. Wait, what am I trying to do again? I sort of pictured it in my head and then that picture disappeared very quickly. Oh, I remember now. That shouldn't, that shouldn't be a belt. That should be an underground belt, wonderful. Okay, so we need to make more iron from the iron that's coming into our system. And this might not be the fastest way. We'll soon get blue belts as well. Okay, and then we're going to recreate what you see up here again. So if I open my book, we have a smelter thing there and a smelter thing here. One of those is steel. I believe the second one is steel. Okay, so 2 blocks across from where we are. Downwards even, 1, 2. And then we're going to just build that all the way across. And the robots are trying their best, aren't they? They're trying their very best. Right, this isn't... Yeah, that's not the same type. That's a different material there. That's what I've realised. Come back to me. Let's help them out a little bit. This might be where we want the Roboport now, and maybe active... Yeah, look, I think they just flew over from a distance, and the active provider things helped build. This is the building area. Let's just put it here temporarily, and see if some more stuff flies over and helps build. Let's go to the other end. Do some building up this end. There's a slow robot. Did I do this one already? Nope. If you don't want it, just put it to 0, says Salmed. Ah, okay, put it to 0. So you can say I want this much, but if there's any more, get rid of them. Which I like. Ah, and it automatically puts them in the slot. That's really good. Cool, we've got some slow ones here, haven't we? They're going to get back in. How many temporary things in your base, says Salva. Slowly we've been weeding out the temporary stuff. Most of the time things just need upgrading is the problem, but this is probably very permanent and not temporary. That's the way. Now they're building nice and fast. They're zippy again. Very good. Use a yellow storage chest and select belts. It'll put the belts down in that chest. Oh yeah, we need to go do that. Yeah, I was just getting distracted because we wanted cogs, and then we came over here. There's always just all these extra little steps before what you're doing. It's crazy. I guess we can leave it like that for now. When we pick up the things we need, we'll be able to sort that out. And I guess this stuff here is we're gonna leave it for now. But it really needs to go. We can just figure this one out with some absolute janky cabling again. Okay, that'll do for the first bit. It's gonna look janky. It's gonna look janky, peeps, so I'm just gonna run it over our little thing here. We'll fix this another time. Which is probably something that gets said a lot in this game, isn't it? So whenever I'm building, now there's just something flying to give me the stuff again. Whoa, don't want to go that way. Cool, and now we need to give it the power hookup. I think what we did last time is we had like a thing there on the corner, didn't we? And there they go. So it kind of looks like we're splitting it between the two different things, and we can fix that with belts, or we could rip up some of this and just make this whole thing wider, and then have two big belts of iron ore coming through. We're still doing our steel production over there, which is backed up. So now what we've got to do is get this thing to the belt. How did you end up with that on you? Was that a temporary thing? Oh, it must have been when we were feeding into there. Okay, so look at that. Loads of new iron. Let's go bring it into the belt. Whereabouts do you need to go? We kind of need to tear this up, I think. Yeah, this thing's done here. I'm going to feed what we got here into the other stuff. Let's go and grab this thing again and just tear this out. It is nonsense at this point. And it's in the way, and it's horrible and ugly. I am having some inventory issues, aren't I? Okay. I think I need to fix these inventory issues. Let's go put down a yellow chest. Now I won't be able to put that down anywhere, strangely enough. Okay, things like coal are in the way here. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, they're bringing me the stuff out of the furnaces before they destroy them. I didn't notice that before. Oh wait, isn't that the belt that goes into the system? Oh, we literally feed it into that belt. And then it's where it wants to go. Right, and that's got all the correct splitters and stuff, and it goes into the belt balancer. So now we're feeding in twice the amount of iron. Awesome. And that should affect the cog production. Right, oh, what can I put in here? Coal? Don't really see anything else. I guess we've still got to get rid of loads of this stuff. Okay, now the ore isn't as consistent because it's being spread out a lot. Wait, it's not putting them in the output. Cool. 90% human, says X. You should replace every chest with logistics ones and not have personal robots. Just have factory-wide logistics systems with access to all materials. That sounds... yeah, that sounds doable, I guess. Also kind of complicated. Now, what are we doing here? I think we're doing everything right. Look! Whoa! Did that make a difference? Did that make a difference, ladies and gentlemen? I think the answer is yes. I think it made a right old difference is what it made. Okay, we can only hope now that the cog... ah, I can see another problem with this. Probably need to upgrade those as well, right? Oh, oops. Now all the ones at the front are taking everything. But hey, that's, you know, huge upgrade right there. Sweets! Okay, and it looks like now just the ones at the front are doing the same job. But we are getting a ton more iron in there, so we know we're definitely getting more cogs, which is what we need for our next bit. So I reckon we'll focus on... Pitry says, suddenly iron. Yeah, suddenly iron. I think what we'll do is we'll focus on our belts, and then I want to really get into this logistics stuff. It sounds like we could move things into efficient places and stop, you know... yeah, we'll get into that is what I'm saying. So I think what I want to do is run a dedicated line of cogs. I know we've already got one right in front of us, but it gets split up a lot. So I want to have a dedicated line going through here. That's got to be... no, it was the right way. Okay, next bit is here to there. And then... oh, quite simple. It's going to be there to there. Nice! Right, there go the cogs. We need the cogs, peeps. We need them. They're going to come all the way up here to where we have some space. Oh, they're bringing me the belts as well. Cool. I said talk about all this space that we got up the top here. There's not actually that much. What is that, by the way? We already had a speed module machine. I did not realise. Oh, I guess we needed it to make that. Right. Speaking of which, have a bunch more. 2K19 of Doom says back. Welcome back. RKL says Factorio's about... did I have enough iron? No. Make another iron farm. Yes, make another iron farm. So thanks a lot says check your power lines. Oh, do we have some disconnected stuff? I know we've got a power array to finish building, but I don't think we disconnected something. Seems to be all good to me. Also, a little check up on power. Everything seems to be fine because we've gone to redonkulous mode with all of our stuff, haven't we? Okay, so here's what we got to do. I need to shimmy the contents of this chest to another location. That's what I need to do. At 3C says better armor equals bigger inventory. Does it? Oh yeah, someone said that and then we forgot to go upgrade it again. Power armor. Modular armor. What do we need for power armor? We need electric. How have I not made that already? In fact, probably just got distracted. Hey, look at me. I'm getting distracted from that other thing we were trying to do. Isn't this game amazing? Okay, where can I just pick up some electric engines on their own? Hey, you can leave it open while you look. That's cool. Distracted? Asuma, impossible, says Ghost on the Walk. It's impossible. So what I would like to do now is make these new types of chests. I want these chests to get items, right, from storage. I think that's what this is. Sends its no, that doesn't sound like it. So passive provider is what we've already used. Makes its contents available for logistics. So this one will send. I believe that means it will go put it in a yellow chest. So purple goes in a yellow. And then is blue the requester. Request specific items for logistics. That is the one that I want. We are making those right now. So check this out. I think this is kind of what I want to do. At the top of each little setup that we have a requester chest. If I can find it. And then we have a little inserter going in. Right. And this is going to request... Oh, God, what's it bringing it? Okay, it's bringing me something. It's going to request... Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm figuring it out as I go along. It is going to request that. And it's going to request 50 of them. But we might not have 50 in the system. But let's say I pick it up and I don't want it. I put it in my trash because I'm clearing out space in my inventory. Okay, where is it going to go? Yes! Yes! And now it doesn't get wasted. It doesn't just sit in a chest on its own. Amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. So... 2K19 of Doom says trash the trash belts. This is what I don't want to do. I don't want to trash them, okay? Here's how I want to do this. Oh, we could have this doubled up on either side, I believe. We're going to put a blue chest here. This blue chest is going to have a request for that. And it will literally request everything we've got because we're no longer on that level. And then what I'm going to do is auto trash belts and not keep any, right? Genius! Genius! Yes! Okay, now you thought that was amazing. You're thinking Asuma, okay? I know I call you a derp. That was pretty smart. That was pretty good. But you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. Check this out. So if I do that... No, whoa. If I do that, right, I've upgraded 2 belts. They should now be going into that chest. Boom! There they went. Did you see it? So whenever I upgrade something... It's automatically going to go and move the old belts to the old location. Look, see? It's doing all the work for me. Nothing gets wasted. Oh, look at that. Round of applause. Round of applause for me. For once, please, people. Just this one time. Badger says, X is so easily pleased. I'm glad, though. Easily? This is some advanced technology going on right here. Y'all need to listen up. Okay, right, anyway. Down there, up there, and request the yellow type. Right, yep. And then trash the yellow type. We're going to auto-trash the yellow type and put it on a 0. And it will go into there. That's absolutely brilliant. That is what I've wanted to do for ages. Ages and ages and ages. Cool. Do the same thing up here. We need to make more of those chests. What do we need to make them? We need the greens. Let's get some greens. Let's get some greens in our belly so we can be nice and healthy. Getting a little bit excited. Feeling the feeling the excitement. Jeez. Pitry says that kind of reminds me that the devs planned a upgrade planner. Should be quite the quality of life upgrade on its own. Ooh, an upgrade planner. Ah, we were talking about a... Ooh, ah. We were yes, I made those noises. We were talking the other day about like an automatic thing for robots to upgrade the belts. Maybe that's what they're doing. That'd be pretty cool. This thing wants to request the splitters, right? Now it's the splitters' turn. And there are no yellow splitters. Oh, it's because they were in trash. I can then take one out of here and put it into my auto trash. Yes, yes I can. Bam, like that. Oh, I did have some because the number went up. Cool, so notice now how our inventory is starting to look a little bit cleaner. I don't think there's... Well, actually there is. Look, okay, so now we've got cogs, right? This one might be out of the range of our logistics network, which we can see. No, we can't see it, or can we? We can't see the Roboport stuff. Surely you should be able to see that when you're holding one of these chests. Anyway, my idea is that we come up here, we place it there, and we have this available. And do you know what? I got a cheeky idea here. Oh right, iron comes up the middle and goes down the other side. That's right. Let's actually... we could double up from the same chest, okay? So now what we're going to do is put in that. And it's going to request... Oh, I should have set these to maximum. Actually, it's probably a bad idea. Like, later on, if we start using this for other things, it might be a problem. We've got to be careful. Yeah, and look, it's outside of the area, so we can't actually do it there. Can I do a long-handed setup? No, that's not going to work either, is it? It would have to be like that. Needs power. Okay, so this thing's going to request those. Just set it relatively low for now. Okay, this is going to work, right? And then I'm going to auto trash cogs. Maybe I don't want to do that when I craft stuff, but then again, I should really stop relying on crafting stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of the auto on that one and just do it myself. So if I set it up so I never craft anything again, that would probably be the smart way to play. We need to get more robots into the system. They're getting relied upon now. Anyway, whenever we make one of these little setups, I think it would be a good idea to throw one of those in. So we often end up with lots of these things like in our inventory. Although we could think about where is the optimal place to put it, as an ingredient or as an output. I'm going to do it as an output for now. So we upgrade the blue ones, we get loads of the yellow ones, you're outside of the network. Brilliant. Maybe we'll use it as an input for something else. Like green science is always here. Okay, are you in range? Yes, you're in range. We come to the top of green science, and we add this little sucker. No, you're not in range. Does it have to be in range of the orange area? Oh yeah, green is construction. Oh, it shows me it when I'm in the orange area. Fascinating. So we can put you here. And you will request all of those from our system, because we don't use them anymore. And then a long-handed inserter will use them for research. And we should see robots are coming over to deliver stuff. Amazing, this is so good. Extra single items like that, you can use the storage chest and set the filter to cogs for X. I'm not sure what you mean by that. That didn't make sense in my head when I read it. Put on your armour, peeps are saying. You made this armour, you haven't put it on yet. What is wrong with you? Okay, does my armour have all the fancy bits and boobs? It doesn't. I got to swing these around. Hang on. Got it the wrong way around now. Okay. Take them all out. Yep, that's fine. Put you in the inventory, which... That's kind of weird. Did we lose anything? Where am I standing? Did anything drop at my feet? No. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing with this layout. Personal Roboport. Radar. 1, 2, 3, 4. So those other two that I trashed a while ago, they could have gone in there now. I could add a bit more juice. A little bit more juice while I'm roaming around. Hey, I'll have that. So yeah, see all these like bits of coal and stuff that we're accumulating? I'd like those to go back into circulation. Why is that in there? There are some things in here that I don't think should be, and I don't know how they got in there, like a Roboport. And, well, there's those things that I wanted, so that's alright. What other things should we get for our power armor, peeps? X, request back those 2 batteries you trashed earlier for your new power armor. Well, we just did that. We picked them out. I guess I can request them here, right? Through logistics. I never thought of doing it like that. I can just ask for stuff that's in the system. Oh, man. The power play is starting to really present itself a bit more, I guess you could say. Starting to see it all a bit differently. We're still literally just trying to create a few types of belts. Right, I think I need to replace these ones with buffer chests. So out of all... We're trying to make belts. That was what I was going to say. Personal reactor is useful. Exoskeleton legs, 6 personal lasers and force fields. Walk into an alien camp and you wreak havoc, says Bemperor. We're not looking to destroy aliens just yet, but we'll get to that. Okay, so... Buffer chest. I think that's what we want. Although it requests items. No, maybe that's not. Maybe we just want a straight up storage. But how do I then know that they won't use it elsewhere? Or maybe it's already the right thing. Maybe passive is fine. That's something I didn't think of. So then over here we want to make this next type of belt, right? We've got to get liquid up here. Don't worry about that. Don't you worry about it. I guess we want a chest with 3 types of thing going into it. So 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 3. We could actually have that. The chest would be here. Is that right, Requestor? Yeah, I'm requesting. That sounds about right. Oh no, it's 3 different chests. What am I on about? What am I on about? That was a derp. I'm not pressing the dirt button though, it's only a small one. Okay, so I think our pipes can be jiggled in this area to not be in the way. We need 3 requesters, which I believe means we need more of those. Let's check it out. Nope, you want something else as well. Steel! Jeez, we need to go steal some steel. Or request it from the network, if I knew how to set it up like that. One, two, three. Sintan says, buffer green, request your logistic request so you can have a buffer between the passive, red, and so your bots don't travel so far. I think that's something I need to see in action to understand. And that's just because that's how my brain works, you know. You probably explained it elegantly, but I am terrible at this stuff. Right, so if I now request... If I request that, and we request 50, are they going to come from over here? They're not part of the network, and I didn't really check how far... Oh, they're like 1 block out. Should we just move it down by 1? Then we don't have to do any finagling. I'm not a fan of the finagling. Right, all this gets moved down by 1. Is that the right way around? Yeah, it is. Let's also remind ourselves of what we're trying to make here. We're trying to make those, we're trying to make these, we're trying to make those. I want to put in the liquids from the bottom, so that means these are already in the wrong place. Let's try again. And it should be easy to run the pipes around it. Or maybe not, because that's going to be in the way. Also... Oh, I moved it lower because of the chest. It's a pain in the bum, this is. I guess I should just put another Roboport over here, right? And then just not worry about it. Also, I keep talking about putting more robots in the network. Use long arms. You can turn them, says Bemperor. I can, yeah. I guess they didn't have to be spaced out exactly the same. Right, what type of robots do we have available? Construction and logistics. I think it's these ones that I don't really have a crazy amount of in the system. Let's put an extra 50 in. Red and blue chests are machine automation. Green are for you. Ah, but we've been using red for us a little bit. Green is the buff one as well. That doesn't make too much sense to me, actually. Let's try it again. How long will it take us to make one setup? 1, 2, 3. Making these things. Okay, then we're going to have 1, 2, 3. Our pipes will just be coming together across the bottom here. Inserters. Okay, and now they need to know what they're making. There's robots flying around. You are going to request 50 of those. You are going to request 50 of those. This one's going to do the belts. And you'll request 100 of those. Cool. Alright, so they're now going to put those things in that space. Wonderful. This is coming along pretty well, isn't it? And then over here we're going to have 1, 2, and 3. I need a little bit more belt. There you go. We're now... Oh, do you know what I forgot? I forgot about where they go out again. Oh, wait, those ones need the red... What? I don't remember them needing the red circuit. Oh, it's just the one, though, isn't it? It has to just be that one that wants the red circuit. And the red circuits actually come up here. So that's kind of convenient. However, the placement is kind of awful. Oh, if I'd have moved it all over by 1. Let's try again. And before I forget where it needs to go, actually not by 1, by 2. So it needs to go... Wait, where does it need to go? The first one needs to be there. That's the difference. We just so happen to have the red circuits like nearby, which is pretty cool. Okay, ignore the phone. Archangel Condor is here, resubscribing for 6 months in a row, saying, "Hi Asuma, sorry I haven't been watching your streams recently. I've been busy with school. Keep up the awesome videos." No problem at all, man. Hope all your school stuff goes well. Good that you're keeping on top of it, and thank you for your continued support. I appreciate your 6 months. With Boss Entity says you should research the portable fusion reactor. It produces more power than your personal solar panels and does even more in the night. Well, there are many things we can do in this game at this point in time. That is for sure. So 1, 2, and then across. And somewhere there, we're going to hook up the rest of that with what it needs. Requestor chests are what we removed. Also, maybe having a smaller buffer here might make sense so we don't chew up resources for other things. Like, I've already got more than I needed, I think, of some of this stuff. So we'll put it down to just 10. Also, way to get the right type in there. Now they're going to end up in my inventory. Wait, no, cancel. Cancel, I say. There it is. Right, there we go. The next one. This. Please only request 10. And then I got a crazy amount in my inventory that I want to put back in. Research, people are saying. Yeah, you say that. Where are all our red circuits? What happened? Something went wrong somewhere again, I think. In fact, what's weird is that we got loads of plastic. What happened here? Have we got like a odd belt balancing issue? It got balanced on one side, they stopped making stuff. The problem is pipes. Did the oil outpost get unpowered? Does that display on the... that's the only thing I can think of. We'll have to go check up on that again. I think it got unpowered. Someone did mention about checking my power cables, but I thought it would have shown up on the map if something went unpowered. Told you, sister, thanks a lot. He likes to tell me and he cannot lie, he's never wrong. Oh. Right, that is just enough space to give you the extra ingredient you need. So you need to power that one as well. And you need to also be over here. Cool. Doop, doop, de doop, doop, whoop. And that is technically all of those things being produced, right? With exception to you not getting your belts. Put you down to 10 as well. Okay, so that's all doing its thing. Also, is the belt at the top actually correct? No, yep, that one will be able to take that stuff. Cool, we need to go check on the power over on the far right hand side of the base. That is what we need to do. Chap AM says a little theory crafting here. Perhaps it would be a good idea to keep Robo Bay coverage area one space apart and use an inserter to transfer across the zones. This would prevent individual bots from travelling all over the map. I think you're adding like a layer of complication there. If you just, because we can produce so many robots, if we just have lots of robots, then that will surely do the trick. Looks like one's missing right here. Well done, sir. Thanks a lot. I need to thank you now. Radars! Put a radar there, someone says. I think we already have a radar on the edge of our base. It's the far away place that we need to go put it. I guess we got some pump jacks in the inventory. Why don't we take a trip down there and oh, I'm running on the wrong belt. Never helps. Ah, look at this. Our iron's massively backed up. And yet, wait, no, the cogs were okay. I think everything backed up because what we were doing. That we just fixed was pretty essential to most of the consumption, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Let's go press minimap. Alright, we're going to wait for that train to depart. Blue belt output. Oh, that was the other thing. I forgot about them having outputs. Thomansky, thank you. I think we'll be able to figure that out. Shadow Arc says the map looks insane, like a PCB circuit. They usually end up looking like that in this game. Now the question is, how long is it going to be there for? It gets its power back. What if it never got its power back? What if we only fixed one cable and there were two broken? I guess that means we'd want to travel down there. Do I have... Can I make a train to shuffle on down? I've got some coal. The train requires steel and engines. Steel to steel. You know how we roll. And then the engines are somewhere here. Okay, that's it. Also, where is that blue chest again? See, now I've got engines in my inventory. I could put a little engine thing over here. Request engines, and then have a logistics. Yoink it. Wrong way around. Oh, it doesn't work like that. I didn't realise that when I did this one here. Ah, jeez. I thought it would put it in there. Wait, surely it does. Like, it's the same mechanic, I guess. Wait, what is this about? You got none? What, is it the output that's the problem? It's not doing its job. It's not putting them in. Why not? Ah, whatever. Just put them directly on the belt, says Orbiterfold. Yeah, but the belt's always full. It might not have priority. There should be a way to make like a priority on a belt, right? Like, anyway, we don't need to think about that. We need to get on this train. Is it still stuck down there? I think it is. So we should jump on this train and go see what's wrong. In we get fuel. We need that. We've got a little bit already, apparently. Oh yeah, there's an inserter here. Okay, on we jump. It's working fine. Output is full, says Scumbory. We'll soon find out what's going on. It has a beeping light down here. What is the problem? Are you just slow? Maybe it was always really slow. You just have to wait here for a long time. Let's take that off the track as well. Or, no, something's... Maybe the pump jacks are out. Let's have a look. Productivity 22, 22, 22. So what happens when I go and put like a bunch of new ones? What are their productivity going to look like? So your productivity is 20... Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Expected resources 3.2, 3.2.8, 3.7, 10.2. Wow, well there's some difference. Let's go ahead and get some of this stuff wrangling together. Okay, and we need power in the middle. Is that any better? Is it just always this slow and that's fine? Might be the case. We could try and increase the amount of pumps. So this is where requesting stuff on the network is useful, right? Like, I'm away from the base, I want to make a pump, I don't have the right materials. I'm already learning so many ways you could play this game differently each time. Oh, I can actually make 2 pumps, believe it or not. So maybe what we also need is a little something like that going to the other side and having pumps here as well. Let's go check this out. So we'll put you there and you there. You need power, that's fine. We've got you hooked up with that. And then let's just go and put his here. So now we're juicing it up a little bit faster, I hope. Let's place the rest of these pump jacks. Nothing else to do really, is there? Other than pollute the environment. Cool, alright, let's start getting these pipes going. And I must remember to power them, that's an important thing. Because one of them's missing. You can't have any more pumps. Only pumps on one side, says Andreas. I read that too late, didn't I? I read that one too late. Where are we going here, actually? I think like that. And there's one more up here. Of course there is. Just needs power. Beacon and speed module, your pump jacks to increase production of crude oil from older pump jacks. Oh, that's clever. Wait, and speed module. I didn't even think of it had an inventory. I wasn't thinking that far ahead. Jeez. So those ones are apparently useless over there. They don't seem to be doing anything, do they? So we might as well get rid of all that. In fact, I'm going to make a little... And it's off! Woohoo! We fixed it. Nice. Okay, apparently I can put modules in here. No, it doesn't look like it. So the speed beacons are the module of choice, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't unload very quickly. Are you facing the right way? Because you are diagonal. You need a pump before the line of pumps to the train, says Bruno. Well, it's done now. We've added loads more pump jack. Oh! Good lord! You came back very quickly. Whoa. Oh. Are you empty? Jeez, that got unloaded quickly. Okay. Oh! I've got to calm down, peeps. That was horrible. I didn't want to be in a train crash today, but I was in one. Derp. Okay, that's a derp. You get one derp. You get... Whoa! You get one derp, peeps. Alright, so these things unpump very quickly, it seems. And then they fill all this stuff up, and then we use it. Then it comes back again. So now, red circuit production has resumed. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful indeed. We got a little thing to fix up the top here. X is Pikachu confirmed, says Hamstat. Why am I Pikachu now? This one you're going to have to explain to me. Okay, we're going to have to move you to there, which isn't a problem. And then insert a ear, and ear, mate. Right. Here in your ear. Okay, so now I need I'm going to make them passive provider chests, but we won't set them up straight away. Okay, passive provider chest. Are you facing the right way? So lubricant. Right, one job that I still haven't done, that I thought I'd done, but I hadn't. Where's the lubricant at? It's somewhere, because it's somewhere in this area. Yes, look. Right here, perfect. Okay, that's pretty good placement right there. Noise, noise, noise. Can you say noise? Whoa, those things craft pretty quick, don't they? It's all about the cog input then, I guess. I tell you what, ironically, this one being here can have the priority with a little extra help, because we want to make the splitters probably more than anything else, because if a red belt gets split in two with this as the splitter, it will be able to provide 2 red belts with more resources, right? I think that kind of makes sense. It would have to have... No, wait, that just doesn't make any sense. Does it make sense? Find out of 10. I don't know. I don't think it does. Okay, I think the next thing we need to work on then, while the factory kicks in again, is probably... It probably is something over here. Maybe the research stuff. Yeah, I think we've got to do the research. Okay, what's going on over here? You're outside of the network. Yeah, we know that. But we're making these modules. We probably made a lot of them, right? 11. Oh, not a lot. Forrester says limit the chests, X. Oh, yeah. Good one, good one. What are you playing, says Skydog? We're playing Factorio. We're making a factory. A real-life factory. I'm going to put you on free for now. We'll probably need more over all of these, but I'm just thinking, while we're getting going here... Right, it's chewing up some red circuits over there, isn't it? These will slowly back up, very slowly. Can we improve anything? Red circuit production and plastics, are they backing up? Kind of looks like we've created a right old problem with that train. I hope it was still going back and forth after we hit it. Didn't really think about that. It's here unloading and then it's going again. That's a good sign. Okay, so if it's just unloaded, petroleum is being made, but it's nothing like it was before. I don't know if that's a backup issue or not. I really don't. I guess that means... no, it's backing up. But the ones at the top aren't going. In fact, only these ones here are. I'm not sure if we should do something to upgrade our red circuit production. Forrester says Foster. I'm sorry I added an invisible letter. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. I have had the honour, says Foster. Rickety Cat says got in late. Has X fixed the train signal problems? Yeah, all of that stuff got done last stream. Really now it's just sort of like throughput of various things are throttling other things, and I'm not sure what the best course of action is. I'm going to have a look at my little notes again. So we've done blue belts, that's fantastic. We've got to do military research, goodness me. Solars again, I could go fix the solars. Upgrade the smelting belts. Yeah, we've actually done that this stream. Stone brick floors is on the list. So I think we should look at doing some military research, because we're kind of getting slowed down as we get to this really advanced stuff over here. I think it would be fun to do some military things in the future. So for now, let's go grab in some solar panels, which I could have requested if our robot network hooked up to the other one. Because we unrequested this stuff, didn't we? I'm just going to do it manually for now. Let's walk over there. Put in the... is that all of them? I thought we had a bit more than that. Right, train. I should always have a personal train in my inventory at all times. Because we never know when we're going to need to go on a ride and crash into another train. Let's do this. Foster says, I am so proud. X, get some exoskeletons. Got to go fast. How do we make them then? Where'll be that power armor? Exoskeleton, processing units. Yeah, we can make that stuff super easy, can't we? Super duper easy. I got a feeling I need roboports. Hello, we had a job to do over here as well. Roboports is in my logistics. Does that mean we're manufacturing it somewhere and they're getting brought? Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realise. How convenient. What a good idea that was. Whose idea was that now, I wonder? What a clever idea. Okay, we're going to go in here. And we need to place down a chest. And inside of that chest, we need to put the panels. And then we need to give them constructor robots, and then magic will happen. Wow! Look at the magic! It's happening right before your eyes. Okay. I'm also going to take some of these for myself. Okay, I want to get involved. I want to do a little bit of work. Can't let them do everything. Start filling in all of this. Well, that wasn't all of it, but you know what I mean. Is that really all of those gone? Jeez, we've got to go do that again sometime. Can you believe it? Right, more power for the system. The network is probably looking good. We're going to take these radars and move them up to the top right. Themansky says, wow, wizardry. Wizardry indeed. Whoa, there they go. Getting their buzz on. So that probably scanned over to this corner and then went as far as it can by the looks of it. Oh, I'm lazy. I'm lazy, alright? Come on. Got to remember to do that more often. Lorelli says, geez, super late. No problem at all. No problem at all. Welcome to the stream. Woohoo! I had another one. I left it here. Repair it. Thank you. Let's get in this other one that I left. Oh, yeah. We wanted blue belts to upgrade this. So we could bring in the green belts circuits for. Woohoo! Don't kill a biter. Don't kill a biter. What we probably now need is a blueprint for the radars. I mean, I've got to place them all manually now, don't I? Let's put that there. Let's go grab the radars. I'm sure there was a more efficient way to do this, but that'll do. That'll do me. That'll do me nicely. Oh, hello. Who's having fun? What you doing? Oh, is that biter again? We definitely got to do military. This is. Oh, I must have run one over. Okay, run away. Are they following me? I need to stop here. Oh God, hit the other train. I need to stop here. What's in my base? Apparently, if I hit spacebar, it automatically attacks it and not the other stuff. Cool. Right, the bite is... Oh, I think they're still after me. Or are they after the train? You can have the train. Take it. I don't want it. I don't want the train. Wait, where are you? Where are you, you creep? It was just one of you. And another one? What is this? What are y'all playing at? Where are you even? I'm holding down space. Is it in here? I don't see it, peeps. I think the attack is over. I think they gave up. Someone says RIP X's power. What's wrong with my power? Oh look, we're scanning. We're scanning big time up here. That's good. We're seeing stuff. We're learning. Things are happening. Ooh, look at this. Some things have run out. I don't think it's affecting anything though, but we're here. Look at that. Yeah, totally run out. Lazy. That's what they are. Lazy. Maybe we'll place a few more while we're here. Okay, so we'll just make one extra belt. Radar eats power. If you don't need that many in one place, get good radar coverage. Yeah, I've kind of learned now that you want radar coverage all over your base. When I do my little series, which I think I am definitely going to do, I need to think through so many little factors. I think I'm going to have to make like a plan, like a list. Because I should plan in advance to have roboports and radars throughout my base. That would be kind of smart, you know. And if there's one thing I'm known for, it's not being smart. There we go. A little bit of extra feed coming through there. That's cool. And what is it one side? Just one side here having a problem. Is there like something missing somewhere? Did I forget to place down some inserters at some point? They're all doing their thing. Actually, I reckon them being on one side has probably got something more to do with what's going on over here, actually. How much is this game in Steam, says Deltor? I believe it's around 20 quid, which is absolute bargain. It's an amazing game. Right, we can just keep doing more of these, but I did say I'd do military, didn't I? We'll just keep researching them. And we'll do military soon. Also, the Factorio devs won't participate in sales, says Pitry. Oh, you mean they keep the game the same price? I think that there's something quite fair about doing that, isn't there? Like, when you put things into a sale, for customers it's like you've got to go and get it when it's on sale to get a bargain. If you have a flat price all the time, it means it's sort of fair for everyone who's buying it. I don't know if that's their motivation for, but I guess that's how I'd interpret it. Okay, so up there we could do with faster belts. We could actually go and do that straight away, basically. Straight away we can go and do that. That's awesome. I don't know if we'll need any underground belts, but we've got 50 of those already, and 50... Wow, I think we're probably doing a little bit better here than I expected. Any plans for multiplayer game with the community, says Iamry. Yeah, we're setting up a Patreon server as it goes, at the moment as it goes. The staff are just playing, getting to grips with the game. We've got a few things to figure out, and then we're going to open up some Patreon servers. I say servers because there'll probably be several of them. Break! Goodness me. Right, what is more important over here? I reckon it's copper, you know. We've got iron backed up on one side, so copper needs the... I should have brought the underground. Who's a Wally? Go on, tell me I'm a Wally. Bye-bye, robot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, robot. Any plans for a multiplayer game? Oh, wait, I literally just read that message. Why aren't you researching anything? I believe that I am with a boss entity. I believe that I am researching character logistics slots number 5. Not participating in a sale eliminates the no, I'm waiting to buy the game being on sale excuse. Want to buy the game in the future? Do it now. There's no reason not to. That's only good if you know that they don't put it on sale. But yeah, I think that's... I do think that's kind of like fairer in some sense. Okay, there we go. We're going to take those as well, and an extra 29 of them. Thank you very much. Imri says, ah, nice. I might just join your Patreon server then. Well, if you're joining it purely for Factorio, I don't know what the experience is going to be like. It's very much an experiment, and there are other Factorio communities for multiplayer that are established, know what they're doing, etc. So, you know, be advised. It's not going to be a perfect thing. Right, this is actually what I was talking about earlier with the splitters, but it works the other way. If you have a faster belt feeding into a slower splitter, if it splits it off into two... Oh no, the splitter will need to be faster. Right, this is what will work. Yes, look at that. Well, it kind of looked better for a second, but that's just because it had backed up. Now, if we can actually get some production going... like that. There you go. Now these ones can contribute. And now a lot more can contribute overall. That's crazy. Crazy belts. I don't even need them up the top here now. That I think. In fact, I should probably save on them for now, I think. I definitely don't need them up here, do I? I'm taking them back. If you don't like it, I don't know what to say. Right. Okay, they're waiting a little bit there. Maybe I overdid it. Let's go back a few more. We'll go back to there. That seems to be good. Alright, that's looking real good. And only a few more below that have turned on. Yikes. Is my philosophy here correct? Maybe blue belts on this side will aid it as well. So let's go And give it a little bit of blue beltage. Don't think that makes a difference. I really don't. Anyway, it should make a difference to the overall output of green. Yeah, look, green's backing up. That's how good it is. Now we need... Oh, we need belts here. We need belts everywhere. We need belts here, peeps. We need belts around where it stops. So let's go like this. And I think... no, I'm probably wrong here. If that's a... No, maybe. If this is a fast... Wait, is that the last one? It's not. If this is a faster splitter, does that mean it's going to put more onto either side? It does. Cool. Right. There we go. Now we have really pushed up our production. That's cool. Also, I really wanted to find achievements earlier in the stream and then I forgot about it. So we can look here and there's like all different goals. 200k iron plates an hour. Oh, goodness me. Research all technologies. Finish the game. Get killed by a moving locomotive. So we might get towards 1 million circuits. Goodness me. Crazy stuff, right? Crazy stuff. Yeah, splitters are also bottlenecks, says Pitry. Yes. Right, peeps. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's stream. This is where we're going to wrap this one up. I will go pick out another Factorio channel to raid, possibly. Let's see who else is raiding. If one of our fellow hermits are streaming. I'll tell you what, I'll send you over to Hypno today, actually. If you want some modded Minecraft, Hypno's got you covered. Massive thank you to everyone who has subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. As always, I appreciate your support on these streams. And I will see you soon with another one. So ciao for now. Bye-bye.